Hi guys. Today I'm filming a quick book haul. I recently went to my used bookstore twice and picked up a lot of books. I had a lot of store credit to spend, and then I also had a gift card for Barnes & Noble, so I went to Barnes & Noble and spent my gift card plus a little bit of money on my own. Yeah, so that's how I acquired all of these books. Anyways, let's get into it. I want to start off with some of the used books I bought. I bought 3 Stephen King novels. I bought The Mist. And I bought Misery. And then I bought Carrie. And I'm still on the hunt for a good used copy, even if it's the mass market paperback like these. I don't mind these. I'm still on the hunt for a good copy of The Shining. Moving on to some of the other used books I bought. I got Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. I got Bird Box. I got Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I got In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. I got Tess of the Road, Only the Good Indians. This is a newer release, and I was honestly really shocked. I think I got it for like $3 at my used bookstore, so this was a very good find. I got Ashes in the Snow by Ruta Sepetys. I actually haven't read anything by this author, and historical fiction tends to be a genre that I either really like it or I really don't like it. But I've heard good things about this author's writing, so I'm gonna give this one a try. And then I also got An Unkindness of Magicians. Akata Warrior. And then I got a light novel, which is a new thing I'm trying out. And I got the first light novel for Overlord. I got Once and Future. This very, very heavily beat up copy of Malice. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, look at that tear. Yep. And it's a little beat up on the bottom here too. Anyways, $3 for this. So even though it's beat up, it has all the pages, it reads just as good as anything else. And I figured, I've been wanting to pick this up. So it saves me a lot of money even if I'm buying it in really beat up condition. So whatever, I don't care. And the last one that I bought used is A Crown for Cold Silver. Yep. And I got this in hardback, and again, I think it was like $3. So, yeah. In total, for all of the used books I bought, I spent about $50 in store credit and a total of $4 of my own money. So if that doesn't encourage you to buy used books, I don't know what does. Because I got, let's see, I got 15 books for $4. Yeah. Buy used books. So moving on to some of the books that I bought new. Again, I bought a lot of these at Barnes & Noble, I think with the exception of one of them that I got at my local comic shop. Yeah. So I bought these with my own money and a gift card for Barnes & Noble. But I got The Rage of Dragons. Yes, everyone is freaking out about this book. And I honestly was very hesitant to pick this book up, especially because I ended up paying for it. But at the end of the day, I really want to read it and form my own opinions. So I bought it. And then I also got The Trials of Coley. Now, I had not heard of this series at all until a recent haul. I can't remember which booktuber it was that I was watching. They bought this book because another person recommended it, and it's been compared to Horizon Zero Dawn like in a book. And I'm really excited to read this. I have otherwise no idea what it's about. And then I got one of my most anticipated releases. It's a contemporary romance, and I have not read anything by this author yet, but I'm excited because this has dogs in it, and the whole premise is this like accidental dog mix-up that leads to a romance. Be Lucky Dog by Julia London. And this sounds so cute, and I really just like want to start reading it right now. And then I also got The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson. Since it's a middle grade series by Brandon Sanderson, but we only have the first book so far, and I think this is a little on the older side. It's been out a couple years at this point. Yeah, 2013. So I don't know if we're gonna get a follow-up to this or not, but I've heard really good things in that it's kind of underrated as far as his books go. And then also because Elle just is in love with this book. And so at this point I've decided I need to read it. I need to at least own it so that I can read it sometime soon, and that would be Fireborn. Now if you haven't watched her videos, this is one of her favorite books. She never stops talking about it, and honestly at this point she's convinced me to read it. And then the one trade paperback comic that I've bought this month so far would be the second book in the Vox Machina series. And if you don't know anything about this, it follows this group called Critical Role. They're a D&D group. They have a podcast. I think they also film them and put them on YouTube, but they turned their campaigns into comic books. And I read the first one earlier this year and I'm obsessed. Like, not only is the story really good, but like the characters are interesting. Everything about it's pretty cool. So I had to get the second one. I pre-ordered this from my comic shop. So when it finally came out, I was really hyped to pick it up. I actually realized right after I finished filming that I have 3 more comics to haul. So these were also ones I picked up at my comic shop. It was a couple weeks ago at this point, so yeah. And I got a Agretsuko comic, and honestly I just picked this up because I collect Agretsuko things very casually. It is a show that I love very much and that is very near and dear to my heart. So I picked this up, and then I also got books 1 and 2 of the Dark Crystal comics. And funny fact about this series is that I am absolutely terrified of the movie. So, because I'm very scared of animatronics. So I'm hopeful that the comics will let me enjoy the story, because the premise is definitely something that I've always enjoyed. The story itself I've always enjoyed. It's just watching the movie freaks me out a lot. And I did like the new animated series a little bit more, but it's still a little creepy, to be honest. So I'm hopeful. There's 2 others in this series. It's like a second arc of the series. But I'm hopeful that I get to enjoy this story through these comics. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little haul here. Bye!